right, so hello and welcome. My name is Ms. Haney, and I'm going to be your child's seventh grade ELA teacher this year. So I just wanted to start off by saying I'm definitely thrilled to have your child as a student this year. It's going to be a different sort of experience, but certainly a worthwhile one. We're going to learn, we're going to grow, we're going to overcome obstacles and persevere through what is going to be a new experience for all of us. So just a little bit about myself. I hold a bachelor's degree in American literature from UCLA. I have a master's degree in English education from Mercy College with certifications in both English and special education. And I teach 7th and 8th grade ELA at the middle school. So what should students be able to do by the end of 7th grade English? This is a question that I get a lot. And I've included a bunch of bullet points here with some specifics. But really what it comes down to is students should be able to read information, whether it's fictional or non-fictional, and be able to identify key elements within that text. They should be able to analyze an argument, identifying counterclaims and bias within the argument. They should be able to cite textual evidence to support their claim. So whatever their answer is to a question, they should be able to cite a quote or some direct evidence from a text to prove their answer. And they should be able to write a well-constructed expository essay by the end of 7th grade, really focusing on those written communicative skills. So how is this class addressing potential learning deficits from the closure last year? I'm going to reteach and practice core curriculum from last year. I'll certainly adjust the pacing of the lessons to accommodate for students who may be struggling with a key idea or concept, to provide that further detail so that I know they understand the information before moving on. I do provide extra help hours on Mondays from 10 to 10:30 a.m. The Meet link for that will be posted to Google Classroom. It's a good opportunity to touch base, ask any questions that might have come up during class. And I administer daily what's called bell ringer assessments. These are quick 4 to 5 question mini quizzes at the beginning of each period to help me identify what are the students understanding and what do we still need to work on. These bell ringers will count as participation grades each day. So for the hybrid learning environment, students are broken into either the purple group or the white group. Purple group, if they're a hybrid student, attends on Tuesdays and Thursdays. The white group will attend on Wednesdays and Fridays. And then fully remote students will attend every class virtually. So on home days for students, when they are participating from home, students are logging into live Google Meet sessions that follow their normal bell schedule. The Google Meet link will be posted to Google Classroom, and I will show you in just a moment where that link is located. It's going to be under the classwork tab, and it'll also be located in their Google calendars. It's very important that students log in to their Google Meets on time because they're going to miss important information if they're late or if they do not attend. So what do students do on ELA for remote days? So on Mondays, I will give the students a short assignment to be completed independently. We do not have live class on Mondays. Instead, there will be extra help from 10 to 10:30 a.m. And like I said earlier, I will post the Meet for extra help on Google Classroom. Our grading policy is broken into 4 categories. You might notice that this has changed a wee bit from when the syllabus went out earlier in the year. So it'll be broken down for quizzes, 25% of their grade. 4 total quizzes will be administered each quarter. For classwork, that's going to be 30% of their grade, and 10 total classwork assignments will be placed in the grade book. Participation will be worth 20% of their grade, and there will be 10 total entries in the grade book based on whether or not they did the bell ringer for the day and whether or not they attended the live Google Meet session. And then we will do 1 project per quarter, and it'll be worth 25% of their overall grade. Okay, so these are just a couple of sample assignments. formatting wise, what they might see on the Google Classroom, either for a writing assignment or for those bell ringers. That's what they will look like. Right, so here's my contact information. I'm available either by email. I'm available by Remind. I'll show you here in a moment how to sign up for Remind. You can also contact me through my Google Voice number, either by texting or calling me. This is not my cell phone number. It's just a Google number that I use specifically for contacting parents and students. And then, of course, you can always call me at my classroom number. The extension is listed. However, just be mindful that I'm not in my classroom for the majority of the day because I'm moving around. So I will check my voicemail at the end, and I will return any phone calls at the end after 2:30 p.m. So just very briefly, I wanted to show you on Google Classroom. The stream will have announcements as to what's going on during the day and what students should be on the lookout for. Under the Classwork tab, at the very top will be a button that says Remote Instruction Google Meet link. This is where they will go for the live Google Meet session of the class. This is the link that they will use. I also will post the bell ringers, those participation grades that they need to do at the beginning of each period. It'll be dated for the day that they have to do it on. Under the quarter one section, this will be all their classwork assignments, again, dated for the day that they need to complete it on. And then at the bottom is my contact information again, listed on a Google Doc. And then instructions for signing up for Remind. So Remind is an app that will send you updates about what's going on in class, due dates that are upcoming, etc. And this is a good way to stay in contact with me. You ask me any questions that you have about assignments. And then last but not least, you should have received an email about being the guardian for your child's Google Classroom. And what this will do once you sign up via email is it'll send you a weekly summary or daily summary, if you choose to do it that way, of assignments, whether they're missing assignments, the student didn't turn it in, or they are upcoming assignments. The assignment is about to be due. So this is just like a good quick snapshot of what's going on in the classroom, what's been turned in, what's missing, and what to stay on top of. All right, so that'll about do it. If you have any questions, of course, feel free to reach out. And it was very nice to meet you, and I hope you have a lovely evening.